I wanted to do a little bit of an update today because back in September I started a little experiment where I covered this little poinsettia here with a blanket for 14 hours every night and then removed the blanket during the day to give him sunlight as well. And I'm really pleased with the result. I think it's actually helped the poinsettia to really have some full flowers here. It's even starting to have the little tiny yellow stars in the center, which are the actual flowers. The red bracts are sort of a type of leaf, whereas the flowers are these little tiny things in the center, and they're just starting to bloom now on it. And it's just looking really red and Christmassy. To be fair, it has been looking this way since November, so I've been getting very much in the Christmas spirit just looking at him. And after the initial 8 weeks of covering him up with the blanket, I was able just to stop doing that, and he just continued getting redder and redder all the time. The one downside with the blanket way of doing it is that the blanket can be quite heavy, and it caused a bit of snappage here, so I actually lost a branch here, which is why it looks a tiny bit different from how it did when it was green. It has some things in here broke off, and I was able to make a little cutting with that, so I'll get another plant from it. But it sort of made the plant look a bit lopsided, so I think we're going to have to give it a bit of a haircut at some point, which I've never tried before, but that will be something for when it's really green, sort of in the spring or early summer. We'll have to see how that goes, and I imagine I can make some cuttings then too. But it definitely worked, and it was something I will do again, especially if, because I can't move it in and out of a cupboard. Last year I had a bit of snappage as well, and I also did a cutting, and I've got this little plant over here, which is a sort of more normal, good sized little plant, and he was able to go in and out of a cupboard, so that was much easier, and he also got nice and red too. So the cutting was so easy to take as well. It was just a matter of dipping the little tips of the little off snaps into a bit of rooting hormone and popping them into a little pot of compost, and it just grew that way. I took all the leaves off. It was totally bare, and then it just has so much life, and it grows so easily. So it's a really nice, sweet little plant now. But yes, just to go back to the whole experiment, I will definitely be covering this guy up next year, and I think September is a good time to start to get it really red in time for Christmas. He's like completely just a big burst of color now the whole way around. There's a teeny bit of green still, but nice and red, nice and colorful and Christmassy. So we're in the middle of December now, so that was my Christmas update. Feeling very Christmassy here. Merry Christmas to you all.